Yes. Yeah, good evening. Today is the tribute to my father, the late Robert, Bobby Reid Sr. Well, today I just wanted to pay, tribute. Just want to pay a little tribute, to him. Yeah, to the man, is always not only has been not just because he's not just because he was my father, but he was also like a best friend to me, you know, like, a, like the best friend that I ever had. Yes, it's true. That we went to we went every place where he went, and it's in the times when I got bored, and then whenever when he would stop someplace, I'd be there right with him. Whether we're stopping either the doctors or going to stopping at the grocery store, video store, or the pharmacy or whatever. And also, plus we did a lot of things together, and plus we always like over the years, we used to stop at the track. Now, like him and I have been stopping at Frio Raceway for the past 6 years, and plus there were there was a couple of times when we did stop up in North Jersey, up in the Meadowlands, yeah, to watch the races at Monmouth Park, and and then I gotta say that we used to play a lot of numbers. That's when how he used to gamble on horse racing, and he was a big avid Yankee fan. No, he always loved those Yankees. Like used to watch those used to watch them from 1947. And we used to watch when he saw Mickey Mantle. He's seen Whitey Ford. He's seen Catfish. Jim Hunter. He's seen Ali Reynolds. He's seen also seen Vic Raschi, and also he was a big Oakland Raiders fan in the NFL when he in football, and plus plus I gotta say also that also like when he was younger, he played Pop Warner football when he was 15, and he played minor leagues and for the Pittsburgh Pirates, back in the 60s, when Roberto Clemente was playing in the majors, and and plus he was pretty good when he was cutting hair when he was a barber when he first cut hair in New York City across the street from Sardi's restaurant in New York City, New York. And also when he had his own, barber business the past 13, 14 years. And then when that failed, and then when he became a correctional officer at Freehold Borough, now then 2 years he was a sergeant, and then after the second year, then he was promoted to being a lieutenant, and then his secondary job, he held in for being an oratorical, an orator from the speeches that he gave, for the Union. And I tell you, there's not many things I could do today that of what he did then. And he was very sharp, he knew, that he knew that he was always one step above than the average Caucasian persuasion. Yeah, but all I can say is that I just hope and I just pray that he since he's been dead now for 8 years, that he finally made the big town like Elvis, Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra.